Ever wondered which businesses thrive no matter what? Let's dive into the small-town gems that just don't quit. You know, those businesses that are always killing it because they're part of the fabric of the community. We're talking about financial education here, folks. Understanding why these businesses are so darn profitable. Buckle up because we're about to break it down. First up, the local grocery store. You might think, but Derek, that's boring. But listen, everybody eats. It's the heart and soul of a small town. People need their milk, their bread, their essentials. And guess what? They'd rather get it from a friendly face they know than some corporate giant. It's about that personal touch, that sense of community. You become more than just a store owner, you become a pillar of the town. And let's not forget the profit margins on groceries. You're telling me you can't make a killing selling fresh produce, local meats, and homemade goodies? Come on. Plus, you can get creative with it. Offer delivery services, cooking classes, wine tastings. The possibilities are endless. You're only limited by your own imagination. So, if you're looking for a business that's reliable, profitable, and ingrained in the community, look no further than your local grocery store. Trust me, this is a recipe for success that never gets old. Next up, we're talking about those greasy spoons, those mom-and-pop diners that have been around since sliced bread. Why do they always seem to be packed? Because they're more than just restaurants, they're institutions. They're where families gather after Sunday service, where high school sweethearts have their first date, where the coffee's always hot, and the conversation's even hotter. It's all about that human connection, that sense of belonging. People crave it, and these diners provide it in spades. You walk in, and they know your order by heart. They know your kids' names, they know your grandma's famous apple pie recipe. That's powerful stuff. And the best part, diners are incredibly efficient. You're not reinventing the wheel here. You've got your classic menu, your loyal customer base, and a business model that stood the test of time. You focus on quality ingredients, friendly service, and reasonable prices. And you're golden. It's a recipe for success that's as comforting as a warm slice of apple pie. Let's talk hardware stores, baby. You might think they're just about hammers and nails, but they're so much more than that. They're problem solvers, they're community hubs, they're the go-to spot for anyone with a leaky faucet or a broken fence. Think about it. When something breaks, who do you call? Not Ghostbusters. You head straight to the local hardware store where the staff knows their stuff and is always willing to lend a helping hand. It's that personalized service, that expert advice that sets them apart from the big box stores. And the beauty of it is, everyone needs a hardware store. Whether you're a seasoned contractor or a first-time homeowner, you're going to need tools, supplies, and a healthy dose of know-how. And who better to provide that than your friendly neighborhood hardware store? It's a business that's built on trust, reliability, and the satisfaction of a job well done. Now let's talk about local pharmacies. They're not just dispensing pills, they're dispensing care, compassion, and a whole lot of knowledge. In a world of impersonal healthcare experiences, local pharmacies are a breath of fresh air. They know their customers by name, they understand their needs, and they go the extra mile to provide personalized service. Think about it. When you're feeling under the weather, the last thing you want is to navigate a huge, crowded pharmacy. You want a friendly face? Someone who knows your name and can answer your questions? That's what local pharmacies do best. They provide that human touch that's so often missing in today's world. Plus, they're essential businesses. People always need their medications, their vitamins, their health and wellness products. And they're more likely to choose a local pharmacy that treats them like family over a cold corporate chain. It's a no-brainer. We're talking about agricultural supply stores. These guys are the backbone of rural communities, providing farmers and ranchers with the tools and supplies they need to put food on our tables. It's not glamorous work, but it's essential work, and these stores play a vital role in keeping our agricultural industry thriving. Now, you might think this is just about selling feed and fertilizer, but it's so much more than that. It's about understanding the needs of farmers, offering expert advice, and providing the support they need to succeed. These stores are often deeply embedded in the community, sponsoring local events, supporting 4-H clubs, and building lasting relationships with their customers. And let's not forget the profit potential. Agriculture is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and these stores are perfectly positioned to capitalize on that growth. From seeds and fertilizer to tractors and irrigation systems, the demand for agricultural supplies is only going to continue to grow. So, if you're looking for a business that's both profitable and impactful, look no further than your local agricultural supply store. Let's be honest, who doesn't love the smell of freshly baked bread or the sight of a perfectly decorated cake? Specialty bakeries tap into our primal cravings for all things delicious, and they do it with style. They're not just selling bread and pastries, they're selling an experience, a sensory delight that keeps customers coming back for more. Think about it. You're walking down the street, and the aroma of freshly baked croissants hits your nostrils. You can't resist. You walk in, and you're greeted by a dazzling display of artisan breads, decadent pastries, and beautifully decorated cakes. It's a feast for the eyes and the stomach. And the best part? People are willing to pay a premium for quality baked goods. They're looking for unique flavors, artisanal techniques, and that special touch that only a local bakery can provide. So if you've got a passion for baking and a knack for creating irresistible treats, a specialty bakery might just be your recipe for sweet, sweet success. Cars break down, it's a fact of life, and when they do, people need a reliable, trustworthy mechanic to get them back on the road. That's where local auto repair shops come in. They're the unsung heroes of the automotive world, keeping our cars running smoothly and our lives moving forward. Now, you might think auto repair is a dirty job, but it's also a highly skilled profession. Good mechanics are in high demand, and they can command top dollar for their services. Plus, there's a lot of room for specialization. You can focus on foreign cars, domestic cars, classic cars, electric cars. The possibilities are endless. But more than that, auto repair is about building relationships. It's about becoming the go-to mechanic for families in your community, the one they trust to keep their cars safe and reliable. It's about honest work, fair prices, and that feeling of satisfaction you get from knowing you've helped someone out. Let's face it, everyone loves a beautiful yard, but not everyone has the time or the know-how to create one. That's where gardening and landscaping businesses come in. They transform ordinary yards into lush oases, adding curb appeal, value, and a whole lot of beauty to our communities. And the best part, this is a business that's in high demand. As people spend more time at home, they're investing more in their outdoor spaces. They want patios, fire pits, outdoor kitchens, and of course, beautiful gardens. But it's not just about aesthetics. Gardening and landscaping is about sustainability, about creating eco-friendly outdoor spaces that benefit both people and the planet. It's about understanding the local ecosystem, choosing the right plants, and using sustainable practices to create beautiful, thriving landscapes. Let's be real, nobody loves cleaning, but everyone loves a clean house. Cleaning services are the silent heroes of our homes and businesses, keeping our spaces sparkling clean and germ-free. And let me tell you, the demand for these services is exploding. Think about it. People are busier than ever these days. They're working long hours, juggling families and trying to maintain some semblance of a social life. The last thing they have time for is scrubbing toilets and mopping floors. That's where you come in. You're providing a valuable service that saves people time, reduces stress, and creates a healthier living environment. Plus, you're tapping into a market that's only going to continue to grow. As more people realize the value of their time, they're willing to outsource tasks like cleaning to professionals like you. Let's talk about childcare centers. They're not just babysitting services, they're educational institutions that play a vital role in shaping young minds. And let me tell you, the demand for quality childcare is through the roof. Parents are desperate for safe, nurturing environments where their children can learn, grow, and thrive. Now, I know what you're thinking. Childcare is a tough business. It's heavily regulated, it requires a lot of patience and dedication, and the profit margins can be tight. But it's also incredibly rewarding. You're making a real difference in the lives of children, helping them develop social skills, emotional intelligence, and a love of learning. Plus, there's a lot of room for innovation in the childcare industry. You can specialize in infant care, toddler care, preschool, after-school programs. The possibilities are endless. And as more and more parents prioritize early childhood education, the demand for high-quality childcare centers is only going to continue to grow. People love their pets, really love their pets. They're part of the family, and we're willing to spend top dollar to keep them happy and healthy. That's why the pet services industry is booming. From dog walking and grooming to pet sitting and veterinary care, there's a whole world of opportunity out there for animal lovers with an entrepreneurial spirit. Think about it. People are busy, they travel, they work long hours, and they don't want to leave their furry friends home alone. That's where you come in. You're providing a valuable service that gives pet owners peace of mind, knowing their beloved companions are well cared for. And the best part? You get to spend your days playing with puppies, cuddling kittens, and hanging out with all sorts of furry friends. It's a win-win. Let's talk about fitness centers. In a world where people are becoming increasingly health conscious, fitness centers are no longer a luxury, they're a necessity. They're where people go to relieve stress, improve their fitness, and connect with others who share their passion for a healthy lifestyle. Now, I know what you're thinking. The fitness industry is crowded. There are gyms on every corner and everyone and their mother is a personal trainer these days. But here's the thing. People are craving community. They want more than just a place to work out. They want a sense of belonging, a tribe of like-minded individuals who support and motivate each other. That's where you come in. You're not just selling gym memberships, you're creating a fitness community. You're offering group classes, personal training sessions, nutrition counseling, and a whole lot of encouragement along the way. Let's talk fashion, baby. Clothing boutiques are all about expressing your unique style. finding those hidden gems that make you stand out from the crowd. They're curated shopping experiences that offer a carefully selected collection of clothing, accessories, and footwear that you won't find just anywhere. Now you might think the fashion industry is tough to break into. But here's the thing, people are tired of mass-produced, cookie-cutter clothing. They want unique pieces that reflect their individual style, and they're willing to pay a premium for it. That's where you come in. You're the tastemaker, the trendsetter, the one who knows what's hot and what's not. Let's get crafty. Craft and hobby stores are more than just places to buy supplies, they're creative havens where imaginations run wild. They're about tapping into that primal need to create, to express ourselves through our hands, and to make something beautiful and unique. Now you might think craft and hobby stores are just for grandmas who like to knit. But here's the thing, crafting is cool again. From knitting and crocheting to scrapbooking and jewelry making, people of all ages are rediscovering the joy of making things by hand. And the best part, crafting is a multi-billion-dollar industry. People are always looking for new projects, new supplies, and new inspiration. Last but not least, let's talk about local bookstores. In a world dominated by e-readers and online retailers, local bookstores offer something special, a sense of community, a love of the written word, and that irreplaceable feeling of browsing through shelves and discovering your next great read. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bookstores are a dying breed. But here's the thing, people are craving authentic experiences. They want to curl up with a good book, sip on a cup of coffee, and maybe even attend a reading or a book signing. They want to connect with other book lovers, share recommendations, and discover new authors. That's where you come in. You're not just selling books, you're creating a literary sanctuary. You're hosting author events, book clubs, and workshops. You're curating a collection of books that reflects the interests of your community. There you have it, folks. 15 small-town business gems that just don't quit. Remember, success isn't about chasing the latest trends. It's about understanding the timeless needs of your community and providing real value. It's about building relationships, fostering trust, and becoming an integral part of the fabric of your town. Loved these unbeatable business ideas? Smash that like button, subscribe for more insights, and don't forget to share and comment your thoughts below. Let's keep the conversation going and inspire each other to build businesses that thrive. And remember, no matter what business you choose, hustle hard, stay focused, and never ever give up on your dreams. Stay kind, stay humble, and stay generous. Thanks for watching.